Yeah, in our last match that we saw, again, we saw both teams sort of adjusting to the elements. And thing about these matches, there's not much time to adjust. It's not 3 of 5, it's 2 of 3. So if you're going to make an adjustment, you got to identify the problem and do it rather quickly.
It's in-game adjustments that have to be made between these teams to make counter moves, and the wind is just picking up even more. Look at that right there. That wind, it shifted now, Drew, as the wind is at the back of Staksrud and Buckner.
0-0-1.
So let's see how Wright and Dekobar adjusts. And Dekobar gets into that forehand and puts it almost to the wall.
0-0-2.
Staksrud stepping in.
Yeah, making his presence felt in the middle right away there. Almost got away from him a little bit. Was fully extended on that forehand.
0-0-1.
Staksrud once more. Nicely done that time.
Yeah, nice job again, stepping in the middle. Getting big with that forehand, putting that ball behind Dekobar, who likes to pinch middle a lot, especially in mixed doubles.
And a little flick with the backhand from Dekel.
That's such a good drive there from Staksrud. With the wind at his back, he's got to control that, so chooses to put more shape than speed on that ball. What a counter there from Staksrud on his backhand, but I did like the point construction from Wright. So instead of trying to keep the ball away from Staksrud, she went to him on his backhand side and kept him honest.
3-0 lead here in game 1. Staksrud overcooks that one. So now Wright.
0-3-1.
Played tennis at BYU, Hawaii. Good job holding up here to a bunch of Staksrud smashes. And eventually that defense pays off, Dom.
Unbelievable defense from Wright. Just the epitome of get one back over, force another ball. She frustrated Staksrud enough that he hits a ball long. Dekobar just goes a little long there, but I like the ball from Barr as he goes backside on Staksrud. I think that's going to be their key, is to keep him honest and go to his backhand. And right on cue. It's like I was in Dekobar's ear right there, but again, that's the answer. And I think Barr picked up on Wright doing that, and now he's going there.
2-3-2.
So 2 straight now from Barr and Wright. Oh, just skims across the tape. Little luck never hurts.
No, full sprint there from Buckner, uncoiling out of the stack. Dekobar in the middle trying to protect, or Staksrud in the middle trying to protect her.
3-2-1.
Say luck, but that was a really skilled shot heading out of bounds.
Second serve.
Barr wanted to hit that so bad, but that ball almost ends up in the front row because of the wind pushing it that way.
And that goes long. Got to mention, Dom, our officials for this match. Diane Anderson is our lead official. Teresa Martin is our second official. And Barr's return goes long. More tremendous defense from Barr and Wright.
And
incredible.
Unbelievable again. And then Staksrud again trying to go through the ball. Just clips the tape right here. And that ball just sails long.
And now Federico comes up short here on the return.
4-3-2.
So 4-3 with Barr serving. Deco Barr, did it hit the line? I think it just went long.
Yes, it went wide. And again, it's the recognition by Barr and Wright going backside on Staksrud. He had him there.
Court is open, and Deco Barr able to get the final say.
Yeah, big overhead there from Deco Barr, but again, good hands and good movement there from Buckner to get one back over, but can't do much with it on the full sprint.
In case you're just joining us, it is cold here in Austin, Texas, in this Lakeway area. We started the day was 43 degrees. It's warmed up just a bit now, 48 degrees, but the temperature's warmed up. The wind has picked up.
3-4-2.
Nice winner from Buckner.
Yeah, good finish by Buckner, not getting too big, just staying controlled on the two-hander and splitting Barr and Wright down the middle.
4-2.
Tied at 4.
Great setup there by Deco Barr as Wright pulled Buckner far to her forehand, and Barr saw an opening in the middle, got the pop-up.
4-4-1. Second serve.
And the first service error of the match from Etta Wright. Second serve here from Deco Barr. Anything surprise you so far?
No, nothing. Good in-game adjustments from Barr and Wright early here, so now we'll see what Staksrud and Buckner can do on the flip side, as it seems like Barr and Wright are going back door on Staksrud a little more to his backhand to keep him honest.
Deco Barr, he is the Ernie master, isn't he?
It's Patton right there. I don't know if anybody Ernie's more than him. Only other one that I know of is Tyler Loong.
Man, that's a little bit wide. Staksrud can't believe it. I was just about to say, Loong is that one guy who probably does it just as good, maybe even better.
Side out.
Loong was the first to perfect it, and then Deco Barr has made it another kind of art form from the right side.
4-4-1.
Deco Barr, once again.
It's just, it's perfection right there from Deco Barr. For all you guys watching at home, watch him just slap that ball down. No big swing. It's placement over power. He finds a spot. Great job by Barr.
1 point lead here for Barr and Wright. And now a second serve on the way.
5-4-2.
Deco Barr scores again. So he is absolutely feeling it right now.
6-4-2.
Well, great defense from Deco, but eventually Buckner able to bring the ball back.
Yeah, and again, you watch, you know, playing such good defense are Etta Wright and Deco Barr. They're getting themselves into trouble, but working their way out. Such a key in pickleball.
Second serve.
Federico Staksrud will face Ben Johns on Championship Sunday in men's singles. He's done so much as a singles player, but again, that doubles game, just a totally different beast.
Oh, it's a different animal. You're talking the yin and the yang to pickleball, total opposite games and strategies. Nice pushback there from Etta Wright, keeping Staksrud nice and deep and forcing the error. Etta Wright had an opening in the middle, but just couldn't get on top enough. She hits that a little flat, and thus that ball goes and sails long, but the right shot.
6-5 game here. Barr once again right down that sideline.
That's just perfect point construction from Etta Wright, just pulling Brooke Buckner wide enough that she gets that ball a little too high, and you see Deco Barr right there. He is on Etta Wright's side of the court to put that ball away.
Little separation now for Barr and Wright.
There's a ball in the middle of that point that Etta Wright reset on a put away from Staksrud, kept them in that point. Unbelievable hands from Etta Wright. She's just coming into her own and be fighting at the rack to try and get her as a partner.
And that just grazes the line. So side out now coming to Buckner and Staksrud. There are many on the Carvana PPA Tour that feel like Etta Wright has got superstar potential.
Her ceiling is so high, so high.
Staksrud, nice. Oh, just too much Deco.
And Deco with the fake apology off the tape right there. He does not mean it. He's going to take it all day. What an angle from Deco Barr on the backhand. And again, it's not about power. It's about angles when you're trying to put that ball away. And he angles that into the front row.
Second serve.
Well, you watch right there, Deco Barr does not set his feet, so he's running through that ball. If he split steps right there, gets wide, he's going to put a better shot on that ball.
Oh, a little short that time, so side out coming back here to Buckner and Staksrud.
5-8-1.
And that'll go long, so it's now a 6-8 game here in game one.
6-8-1.
Talk about players shedding clothing throughout this bitterly cold day. Staksrud going with the t-shirt. He's warming up.
7-8-1.
Whatever works.
Yeah, nice little run here from Staksrud and Buckner, forcing the timeout as they tie it up here at 8. They were trailing by 3.
All right, just like that, a tie game here in game number one. The ONIX Austin Showdown, powered by Invited. So excited to have you along for the ride with us here in Austin, Texas at the ONIX Austin Showdown, powered by Invited. Alongside Dom Catalano, I'm Drew Felios, Federico Staksrud, and his partner Brooke Buckner making a run.
Down by 3, now they evened it up here at 8. Nice run by Buckner and Staksrud.
Oh, Federico wants that one back.
Yeah, good speed up though from Etta Wright cross court to get the pop up. And she initiates here. Deco Barr able to finish.
And right now you just see Federico Staksrud just building that momentum. So Buckner and Staksrud back on top here.
9-8-2.
An emphatic finish, and now game point.
Yeah, it's the pace of Buckner and Staksrud right now that's giving Etta Wright and Deco Barr some fits. Barr and Wright need to get back into what got him there, and it's slowing the ball down, looking for opportunities. They fight off one game point here, due Etta Wright and Dekel Bar. Let's see what kind of point construction they can get into to slow down Staksrud and Buckner.
Right now, Staksrud just pulling all the right strings here. Second serve coming from Dekel Bar.
8-10-2.
Once again, Federico feeling it.
Yeah, a little early, I think, for Dekel Bar to try and step in and speed that ball up. It ran him into a problem right there. Staksrud able to finish.
And it's Buckner. That ball grazes the line. Staksrud and Buckner, what a finish. It looked like Bar and Wright were about to run away with it, and then just like that, momentum shifted.
Yeah, 11-8 victory for Buckner and Staksrud in game number one. They were down 8-5 and come back 6-0 run to end it.
So game number one in the books. Big smile out of Brooke Buckner, doing great things on the Carvana PPA Tour. We're back here at the ONIX Austin Showdown, powered by Invited. Coverage brought to you by Tennis Channel. Drew Felios alongside Dom Catalano. There you take a look at Dekel Bar and Etta Wright. They were in control for most of that game number one. And then, Dom, what changed?
Well, it was the pace from Buckner and Staksrud. They picked up the pace, got back into what got them a lead early, and that was playing fast, speeding balls up, and not allowing Wright and Bar to dictate play. When Etta Wright, she's the one who changed the game for Bar and Wright when she started going hard cross court to Buckner and then slipping backside on Staksrud. It allowed Bar to get aggressive. Well, Staksrud and Buckner said, hey, we're just not going to get into that anymore. We're going to speed this ball up. That was a difference maker.
Here we go, game two.
Side out.
And that's exactly how game one started, with Staksrud reaching heavily in the middle to try and eliminate that.
0-0-1. Point.
It's at the pace, right? And you're seeing it right away here. Staksrud.
1-0-1.
Oh, what a shot by Buckner, right down the line.
Yeah, able to drop that front shoulder, get on top of that two-hander and go right down the line. A little miscommunication in the middle from Bar and Wright.
And Brooke Buckner, originally from Cleveland, Ohio, now resides in Delray Beach. Much warmer there than it is right here, right now. And Etta Wright tried to speed it up, nothing doing there.
Yeah, you watch her right leg drops back instead of move forward, and it causes the error right there. She's got to stay upright and up at that kitchen.
And there's Etta Wright finally
Second serve.
able to make something happen.
And good hands there from Dekel Bar on the attack from Staksrud.
3-0-2.
You're playing mixed doubles, Tom. You go through phases throughout a match. It is so essential you keep your head on straight, right?
Yeah, it's a game of runs. Pickleball in general, a game of runs, similar to basketball. One team's always going to have a run. What do you do outside of that run? How do you adjust? What is your adjustment you're going to make, and how do you get your run put together?
0-3-2.
Oh, what a shot by Staksrud.
Yeah, just finding the right spot. He figured that he couldn't go through Etta Wright anymore, so he had to go low to the feet of Dekel Bar. And Bar trying to do just a little too much with that right there, trying to go back cross court across his body.
Duckle Bar covering a lot of court.
What
Second
digs
serve.
from Brooke Buckner in the middle of that point. There was a overhead from Deckle Bar that is not going to come back typically, but Buckner digging her way out.
4-0-2.
Hands battle this time. Was it touched by Wright? She says, not
Did
me.
it touch you? I think it did. What?
So Staksrud saying that it touched Etta Wright, and she didn't think it did,
5-0-2.
but the call is that it did touch her as it went by.
So it's 5-0 now, 6-0. And that point, they were still thinking about the last one.
Correct, exactly. In pickleball, you have to let the last point go quickly, or else it'll snowball on you. And it is right now for Etta Wright and Deckle Bar in a 7-0 hole, and there's that timeout.
Dom, you said it. This is certainly a game of runs. We're seeing that right now with Staksrud and Buckner. 7-0 the count here in game 2. And let's take one more look at the replay. Did Etta Wright touch this ball? Kind of tough to tell from that angle, but by the looks of it, I would probably say no.
Ooh, right, that's such good work by our team. As you watch that one frame, almost looked like there was space. The one frame almost looked like there was space. And Etta Wright thought that it didn't hit her. That was her initial reaction. But again, the consummate professional Etta Wright, you know, she's not going to get into a major argument. Staksrud was very, you know, adamant that it did hit her, and they gave it to them. But again, snowballing after that with 2 quick points.
7-0-2.
7-0 now.
So a good timeout and a side out here, but again, what can Wright and Bar do? They need to go on a run themselves here and get back in this. Oh, and Buckner getting huge on that two-hander, trying to put an exclamation point on that, and just gets a little too big. Ball ends up in the stands.
1-7-1.
Finally,
see, right there, that drive on the backhand side of Staksrud kept him out of the middle for Etta Wright's drop.
2-7-1.
That's such a good move from Etta Wright, keeping Staksrud honest.
Point.
Just long there on the block from the attack of Etta Wright, and she is starting to take over here. Deckle Bar, step aside, big guy. I got this.
so now 4 straight points.
Timeout, receivers.
In 20 seconds, and I hear Staksrud go timeout, almost as if Drew was in his ear going, hey, buddy, that's 4 quick ones. We need to stop this momentum, and they do, but a nice run here from Bar and Wright.
So a look now on court number 2. We've got the Johnsons taking on Julian Arnold and Lauren Stratman. We've got Georgia and JW in the far court. That signature flick of the wrist from JW.
Yeah, right on cue, right? He's got that little backhand roll, and it is early in that one. A 2-0 lead for the Johnsons.
Georgia Johnson has really been the talk of mixed doubles play. Here in the early part of 2023, she has been a giant slayer.
It's the intimidation factor. She's not afraid of anybody. When you get to train with J.W. Johnson and he's ripping pickleballs right at you all day long, that intimidation factor is gone.
So we'll stay updated on that. Now Etta Wright here to serve with Deckle Bar. Wright and Bar on a run here. Can they keep it rolling?
4-7-1.
Dekel maybe tried to do a little bit too much there.
Overly aggressive right there. Stay in the point, stay controlled. I know he's in this right here, but Etta Wright's going to do something with that last one.
And nicely done by Etta. And let me ask you, Don, you play with a guy like Dekel. He is such an imposing figure, but playing next to him, is it more challenging with a guy that takes up that much space?
It is, but when you have a professional like Etta Wright playing next to him, she understands what he's going to be doing.
Staksrud finally puts it away.
But a great answer from Wright and Barr here as they were down 7-0, looked distraught. Now they come back with a 5-0 run of their own, and they are right back in game 2.
Etta Wright goes for the Ernie. Staksrud there to return it. Oh, yes. Let's play some pickleball.
Etta Wright with the Ernie. Staksrud digs it out, but Dekel Barr's adjustment to cover the vacated area from Etta Wright. And then he has to get back and no-look backhand there.
And that one's wide. So, yes, Wright and Barr continuing that momentum, and now look to add more points here.
The importance of that side out and not giving up any points is huge for Barr and Wright.
That was a key moment in this match. You can just feel it. It's 6-7 now.
Big serve from Dekel Barr right there to get the mistake from Staksrud. Oh, and Dekel Barr inside out forehand on the line. But again, that's created because Staksrud is pinching middle right there. He goes backside, and we're all tied.
Oh, it certainly is the game of runs, isn't it? 8 straight.
I'm in awe right here as they meaning Etta Wright and Dekel Barr called that timeout at 7-0 as they were down. And they have completely changed this game.
On the corner, Dekel Barr maybe thought so. Second serve coming here.
Oh, it dropped in, yeah.
Okay.
9-7-1.
So make it 9 straight.
Oh. Second serve.
Etta Wright just smiling. She wants that one back. She had a cookie up here on the forehand, but can't get on top of it.
9-7-2.
Etta Wright from the back line. Staksrud didn't know what to do with it.
She hit that at about 70%, had so much shape on it, and drops that in.
Game point. Dekel Barr just can't get it over the tape, so they'll send it back over. And let's see if Buckner and Staksrud can get it going here. They've just conceded 10 straight. And that breaks the string.
That's a much-needed point for Buckner and Staksrud to get off the schneid right there as they were.
Oh, miscommunication there, Dom.
Yeah, can't have that right there. Both you and I throw our hands up in the air like, oh, can't have that.
9-10-1.
Make it 3 in a row now. So tied at 10.
10-10-1. Second serve.
And that was it right there. It was the key on the first one. He had to block that first one, and they couldn't do that for those 3 points. They finally block the drive and are able to get into the point construction. This is a key ball right here, and now they're back in it, right? And it's the key. It's blocking that third shot drive and then forcing Staksrud and Buckner into some point construction and seeing where they can go from there.
10-10-1.
So Wright and Barr, keep in mind they've got to win this game. Etta Wright now serving. So this match has been a roller coaster, but we could be nearing the end here. It's match point, or rather game point here in game 2.
11-10-1.
And that is just long
Second
from
serve.
Deckel. So 11-10 here, second serve coming up from Deckel Bar and second game point.
11-10-2.
Wow, what a drive from Deckel Bar. You see so much topspin on that ball. The ball almost disappeared on Brooke Buckner.
That ball just exploded off his paddle. How about Bar and Wright? 10 straight in game 2, then back and forth before finally this. Deckel Bar, one of the premier players on the Carvana PPA Tour. Let's go to game 3 here on Championship Court. Coming up next. Well, this roller coaster match has certainly been a thrill ride. Drew Felios with Dom Catalano. See Federico Staksrud as he gets ready to get us underway here in game number 3. Bar and Wright came roaring back and eventually took game 2. And how do you see game 3 now matching up between these two sides?
Again, as we see, it's 48 and partly cloudy with 13-mile-an-hour winds. Feels like 42. I think it's generous from the Weather Channel at 42. It's a little bit chilly out there, but again, how do you see game 3 is what you asked, Drew, and it's going to be another game of runs is how I would see this. We had a 7-0 run followed by a 10-0 run in game number 2, but who can execute here in game 3? Game 3 is always about execution, and it's going to be who can make the adjustments, right? So on the Etta Wright Deckel Bar side, going behind Staksrud, keeping him honest, getting into longer elongated points is their key. And for Federico Staksrud and Brooke Buckner, it's pace. Can we speed up the pace, and can we get some balls and opportunities that are up that we can put away?
Federico Staksrud tiptoeing that line. Well done.
That's 3 games started the exact same way. Staksrud getting big in the middle and putting away a ball in the middle.
Those quick hands of Deckel Bar, and don't let those hands fool you on the big fella.
No, absolutely not. He's every bit of 6'3", 6'4", but with lightning quick hands.
Second serve. 0-1-2.
Oh, nicely done, Staksrud. Took a little bit of the pace off that one, too.
Yeah, and again, good job of making his presence felt, and again, finding the hole in the middle. Federico Staksrud looking to be very active here early on in game number 3, and it's paying off.
2-0-1.
That's good pressure there from Etta Wright on a little forehand roll at the feet of Brooke Buckner, but they still have some work to do to get that side out.
And you've got Staksrud and Buckner both playing with Yola paddles.
0-2-1.
As well as Etta Wright.
Etta Wright as well.
Yeah, big Deckel Bar. He's tempting Brooke Buckner into trying to go down that line. He's too big, too quick. You watch, he baits her into this to set up the forehand.
1-2-1.
And that's
Second
long
serve.
from Wright. So Buckner and Staksrud in
1-2-2.
game 1, Wright and Barr in game 2. And that into the net from Dekel. He can't believe it.
Again, wind playing a little factor today. It's been gusting. Seems to have calmed down a little bit from the beginning of this match.
Staksrud wide.
Second
The
serve.
reason he's a little off the edge of the paddle there is because of the ball before that. Wright goes behind, pulls him across. He has to take an extra step to try and get that ball in the middle.
Point.
And that's going to be a point here for Staksrud and Buckner. Now 3-1.
3-1-2.
Federico Staksrud out of Buenos Aires, Argentina.
1-3-1. Second serve.
So off the tape and a little long there on the
1-3-2.
serve from Dekel Barr.
Oh, Dekel mishit it.
He's all over it right there as he just tried to do a little too much with it. Again, baiting Buckner into trying to go backside on him.
Wright adjusts. And Dekel there to sneak one in.
Yeah, good get there from Wright, and Barr able to reach in and use his length to his advantage.
If you're coaching Buckner, do you tell her,
3-1-2.
yes, go ahead and keep testing Dekel, or try and play him straight up?
Absolutely not. Let's not test that backside. The issue is that he's wanting you to go soft on that side because he's going to jump an Ernie. And he'll Ernie and won't move until you commit. So he's looking for that constantly. So I'd rather her just go cross court with Wright. Nice pull there from Dekel Barr right at the right shoulder of Brooke Buckner. Almost shocked her a little bit.
2-3-1.
Wright lost her balance, able to recover. Oh, Staksrud able to follow it up.
So the reason that Brooke Buckner was successful on the reset soft to the Dekel Barr backhand is because he was backed off the line. So he wasn't going to Ernie. That's a smart play from her right there. Good recognition from Buckner.
2-3 game. And Wright into the net this time.
Well, you watch her momentum right there. Instead of moving forward with that drive, she's moving towards the middle and almost pulls off that. That causes the miss hit.
Second serve.
I think points a little hard to come by on both sides. So high scoring, rapid scoring the first 2 games. It's slowed down a little bit here in game 3.
Wright going for the Ernie right there. Couldn't get too much on it, but again, it's the coverage and recognition from Dekel Barr covering his partner.
Point.
Little bait there again from Dekel Barr. Buckner still trying to go at him a little bit.
3-3-1.
Tied at 3 here. Wright to put it in play. And Buckner misfires that one way wide. So the first lead here in game 3 for Wright and Barr.
4-3-1.
And now make it a 2-point lead. If you're Buckner and Staksrud, do you call timeout?
The only reason I say no is because you're going to get a free one on the end change here at 6.
Yep.
If you're going to use it, you got to use it. Always say 2 up or 2 down on the other side of the end change.
Second serve.
So at 4, I'd take it, or I take it at 8, right? You don't take it right at 5 or 6 or 5 or 7. Good.
There you go, and here comes that side change.
6-3-2.
A 6-3 game here. Wright and Barr starting to pull away.
Yeah, again, another little run there from Wright, and Deco Barr gives them that 6-3 lead on the end change in game 3.
Welcome back to the ONIX Austin Showdown, powered by Invited. Coverage brought to you by Tennis Channel. Deco Barr and Wright with the advantage here. 6-3, but side out going the other way. So let's see if Buckner and Staksrud could go on a run here. And that is long. Well played by Wright and Barr.
Yeah, good leave there from Wright, not playing that out ball. So easy to play that, too, because Wright can really do something with that.
3-6-2.
The key moment in this match, Wright and Barr trailing a game, down 7-0 in game 2. They scored 10 straight. And Staksrud and Buckner have not quite been the same ever since. That's pushed wide by Deco.
Yeah, just a little ambitious there from Deco Barr. Speeding up cross court, so tough. You flirt with the sideline and out of bounds. You're going to speed up. You got to try and speed up middle there. That's the fat part of the court.
5-6-2.
Goes wide, and Buckner and Staksrud right back in here.
Deco Barr, beautifully done.
Just smooth as silk right there down the middle for Deco Barr. Doesn't do too much with it. Just finds the opening.
And another point here, 7-5 now.
Cannot have that this late in the match.
Deco's fans letting him know. The finish line is within sight right now.
Timeout, receiver.
So the paddles go down for Staksrud and Buckner trying to figure this out. Barr and Wright, ever since that point in game 2, they have been running away with it. Definitely a cold day here in Austin, Texas at the ONIX Austin Showdown, powered by Invited. Wright now to serve, her and Deco Barr an 8-5 lead. Oh, and you saw a near collision there from the team on the near side, and Deco hits it into the net.
Yeah, and again, it's that partner communication. Again, just a one-off right there. I think they're fine. Oh, and then the service error again. It's not as bad a service error as a return a serve error when it's, you know, side out scoring, not MLP scoring.
Once again, Deco Barr just playing it perfectly, and Wright, great work that time also.
100%, and it's set up by Wright's flat dink down the line to the backhand of Staksrud, and then he involves Deco Barr, and when Deco Barr gets involved, he can control most points. You and I, Drew, we're sitting there on pins and needles and sit up and watch that two-hander there from Etta Wright. Beautifully done.
8-5-1.
Staksrud. Ernie sent back. Now here comes Deckel, but just not in position that time to keep it going.
Again, and Buckner thought that Deckel Barr's ball may go out. That ball, he flips up in the air, but it doesn't because of the wind. This ball right, and you see her just have to track back to get it.
8-5-2. Point.
So Deckel able to win it there on that third shot, and now inching closer to the finish line.
The importance of the uncoiling on the stack and where you return that ball. Buckner got caught 2 points ago returning to Barr. She needs to go flat down the line with that return.
Staksrud, one of his best shots.
Yeah, one too many times to the well by Deckel Barr going backside on Staksrud. He went 3 times in a row, and Staksrud was ready for the third one.
6-9-1.
Deckel Barr once again.
Well, difference maker on the uncoil of the stack from Barr and Wright. Wright goes flat down the line, gives herself time to get back in position.
Oh, Deckel Barr, a little sorry, not sorry. That couldn't have come at a better time.
No, they needed that one right there, and now they're 2 points away from moving on.
And the return long from Buckner. It is match point.
10-6-1.
Right on the run. What a get. Oh, Buckner right on the body of the big man.
Well, you said it, Drew, right in the middle of that point. Unbelievable get from Etta Wright just to get them back in that point.
10-6-2.
Etta Wright has always had a paddle in her hand. Here she is on match point. Etta Wright, the final say. Wright and Barr come storming back in game 2, and nothing stops them in game 3 as they take the 2 out of 3. 8-11, 12-10, 11-6.
Huge difference maker. Etta Wright right there, just taking control and dictating points to set her partner Deckel Barr up for the big finishes.
So Etta Wright, she's played badminton, she's played tennis, she's played racquetball, and right at home, right now on the pickleball court, finishing it off as it's Wright and Barr moving on back to Austin for much more right after this.